Hello,
Hi.
we're back.
We're back. We're here. I don't know what this is gonna be for, but we're here.
We're here. We're ready. We're ready to be women in music, women in STEM, living our best life,
Yep.
showcasing all the ins and outs of what it is to be not only a woman in music, but also like a regular working class musician.
A middle
That,
class musician, as they say.
yeah.
Hmm.
Which have you seen? I actually literally just got this email today. WNU campaign, and it says we need a union, and it's essentially so that we can negotiate our rights when it comes to like AI. And yeah, I thought that was really interesting because I mean, could you imagine if we really did have a union? Like how? I mean, I don't even know. I feel like that would be life changing for so many people.
Yeah. I mean, I've gotten the emails about like the Living Wage Act, I think it's called. And they're, like one of the things that really gets me depressed sometimes as a musician is I'm like, no matter what I do, like this system is broken.
And also, it's not fair that I feel like one of the reasons why I've been able to be a successful independent musician is because I'm a producer,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's insane that I had to be like, wow, in order for me to make money on a master, if I'm not singing on the song, I have to also make the music. I have to learn how to be an engineer, like just to save money, just to be like, okay, I can do this myself.
Yeah.
And then it even overreaches into like other fields where it's like artwork, content, videography, right? Copyright,
Yeah.
marketing.
I mean, I
So
do all of those jobs. I do my own visuals and my own photography and graphic design and I website and I ship my merch and I do my marketing and I think that's why I'm so burnt out right now because I've been doing all those jobs for 10 years and I'm like I need like a 10-year nap.
see, like, and that's the other piece of it too, is it used to be that like if you were an artist, you would work on a body of work and put like, do an album a year, 5 years, whatever your cycle would be that's healthy for you to recuperate, come up with a new idea, a new vision, a new like era. And
Yeah.
now it's like you need constant content
Yeah.
because people have like no attention span. And they're like, who is she?
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like, we've both been at it for 10 years. I think, we both probably came up in the Monster Cat era, I
Mhm.
think. And like, I've seen it change and evolve and turn into something else over those years. And it's easy for me to just sit here and be like, okay, I'm complaining about how shitty this is. But if we want to continue doing it, we have to just like find workarounds and all these different ways to make it sustainable, I guess.
100%.
So I'd be curious, like, what are your current ways of trying to make it sustainable? Like, what have you come up with?
Ooh, I mean, there's nothing I won't do for a check. And
Yeah,
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know.
Unless you want to buy pictures of my feet, then you can email me at, no, I'm
Hey,
kidding.
I've thought about that. I would do it.
I would
I
do
would. I have nice feet.
it. Same. Girl,
Yeah.
listen, if I'm getting the pedicure anyway, what's a
Hmm.
couple little pictures? Come on.
Yeah.
Unless we get like
But other than that,
I don't even want another response. So
I know I'm scared.
I'm dying. But no, I think on like what I said before is just being able to be like to do as many things as you can. Um, but also I think it's like something that I've really figured out. So I actually started off like in bands. I was doing like live music, touring, and then I started producing in hip hop. And I was like, I don't need to go into like with a live band. I can actually just make music with my computer. How
Yeah.
cool is this? And I don't have to like be like a shitty little intern and clean out patch bays and like get a credit. And and then I was like, okay, like I love producing, but I was like, doing like $500 for like a beat, and then I would never see any more money. So I have like songs
Yeah.
out there that have done millions and
Mm.
millions of streams that I've never seen any money on because I was poor and sold it for $500, which at the time was
Yeah.
fantastic because it paid my rent. But looking back on it, no, don't do that. Don't ever do that. But then I sort of like fell into doing dance. I've always gone to raves. I've always been like into that community. but someone was like, oh, like I really need vocals, I really need, and I was like, oh, I'm doing that anyway, like no problem. And then I just honestly was there to fill like a void. I think that I think that's really important is you need to find like whatever void needs filling. If you could fill it and you have the talent for that, perfect. And I think like that's also a part of the reason why it was really fantastic to come up when we did, because there was already a community in place. And obviously, like, you know, dance music, you know, vocals are such a huge part of that. So I think it was just like right place, right time. There was a community there that wasn't like 100% live based. It was very like online community-ish, and it really just allowed so many artists to flourish. You know, because when you're touring, you can't make music at the same capacity that you can if you're like home in your studio and really able to like relax and experiment. So yeah, I think that, and also being able to do a lot of like commercial work, like sync stuff, commercials, and just being able to be like versatile. Like I could change my voice into whatever
Is that what you do a lot of now, is like sync stuff? Or yeah,
I do a lot of sync stuff. I do a lot of like beat library stuff. I also play like a ton of instruments, so like sometimes people will hire me to do like live strings.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. So like I know with sync there's so many different genres. There's like happy clappy like for a commercial, there's like dark brooding for a trailer, there's, you know, whatever, there's just different types. Like do you have one that you prefer, or do you have like a specialty?